Canadian-built Oxygene 77 is quite the most striking catamaran we've ever come across. Those futuristic looks make everything else look positively dated, and it's just as exciting inside as it is out. In fact, this one has already crossed the ocean, coming all the way over from Canada to the Cannes show, under its own steam. That huge glass canopy is just as impressive from the inside, and with a beam of over 30 feet, there's no shortage of space in the cockpit. Even the side decks are immense, and protected by those huge swooping arches overhead. These lead up to the foredeck, which rather than the usual teak, is coated in a soft touch cork, which has a really nice feel underfoot. It's quite exposed up here without any grab rails, but there's so much space it's never really an issue. The other interesting feature is this huge cantilevered door that opens up on a strut and allows you to walk right through the heart of the boat, so you don't even have to use the side decks at all. It's all one huge open plan living space under the main canopy, with no bulkheads to interrupt the flow, and very little in the way of pillars to support it all. It's more like a kind of huge apartment by the sea, with fabulous views out, than a conventional boat. Even the galley is open plan, with these natural organic curves sweeping round and very much being part of the whole action. Those glass panels are tough enough to survive a huge amount of pressure from the outside, but they also open the whole thing up, so it's almost like the sky is coming into the boat. The helm itself is tucked into the corner, again almost as part of the furniture rather than a dedicated bridge. The framework for all that glass does compromise the view out for the skipper, but there is a second helm up above. Down below, each of the two hulls packs a couple of cabins, and they've been left relatively bare, almost to expose the plywood framework of this remarkable vessel. It's quite simple, but in some ways it's also part of the appeal. This is more about the light and space than the detail of the design work. The ensuite heads share that same functional appeal, but this time with a splash of colour to brighten things up. Even the flybridge takes a fairly minimalist approach, with very little fixed furniture, and just plenty of low-slung cushions spread out over the decks. There's not much in the way of side combings here, so it may not be much use for kids underway, but at anchor, it's another fantastic space to chill out and enjoy the surroundings.